Howdy folks, my name is Teri and we're going to be doing a super easy Rust tutorial. This is something you can apply to small weapons on individual models, or you can put it on bigger vehicles type models. This will look great on Necrons or any kind of robot miniature, or you can use it in conjunction with larger weathering effects to do like big terrain pieces. I think this is a really versatile technique and I love using it because it packs a lot of punch with very minimal effort. To get started, you're going to need some pigment colors and some rust colors. I've got like a rust color, like a red oxide color as well. These are pigments that I got from the fine art store. You can also buy like hobby pigments. The big bottles from the art store, though, are super cheap and you can get them. And basically what you're looking at here is a lifetime supply of rust. I've given this stuff away and I still am not really using nearly as much, and you'll see just how little you can use. Additionally, you're going to need some matte medium, which is like a very thin liquid that dries matte, and it will make your rust dry matte as well. It doesn't have a shine to it, so it's really fantastic to use to mix with your pigments. You'll also need some orange paint and some metallic paint if you want to paint some weathering effects on. I've already got some weathering effects on this milk carton of all things. If you want a quick tutorial on that, let me know in the comments and I can throw one together. It's a really simple technique to get that effect. Now we're going to start by mixing our pigments with our matte medium. It's really easy. I like to put a couple textures on there for each color. One that's a little more consistent with like what a paint fresh out of the pot would look like, and one that's a lot thinner, really watered down. So I'm going to mix that up with each color. So to start, we're going to apply a little bit of that darker rust color on. You can use a stippling brush, or you can use like the thinner coat and paint it on. I'm showing you various techniques on how to use this stuff to paint on different effects. So washes of rust or buildups of rust. You can actually build this effect up, and because the pigment has a little bit of texture, when it dries almost as if the metal itself has oxidized and has that little bit of raised texture. It's never going to be too much. It's always to scale with the miniature, so you don't have to worry about that, but it's a really lovely finish to this effect. So mix your pigments up and apply it. So you can use a brush to kind of like lay it down in a controlled way. You can stipple it on in a more like oxidized kind of effect, and then layer on additional colors on top of that. So I'll use the dark rust color first. I'll go to the red oxide color, and then I'll mix a little bit of orange into the red oxide color and hit it on the edges. So you can see where I've done that as well. It's good to pull out a little bit of orange paint and then mix that with some of the thinner stuff or with the thicker paste, and you can stipple that on in the end. It's kind of like a finisher to this effect. Now, you can do this on weapons, you can do this on terrain pieces, you can do this on vehicles. It's a super easy technique to get rust onto a miniature, and you don't need to have these like super fancy or super focused kind of products. The pigment itself goes a long way and it's super cheap, so I highly recommend, if you're looking for an easy rust technique, try this out and let me know what you think. I want to thank everyone who has supported me on Patreon. This video is made possible with their support. If you want to be awesome and help me out to make more videos like this, go on and click the link down below and help me make more tutorials. I'm getting closer to my second goal, which means weekly videos. So I hit my first goal really fast. New video every week is my second goal, so that we can actually like have consistent tutorials up on this channel. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can hit that little bell icon to get notified when I put up new videos, which will be more often thanks to my Patreons, as well as let me know in the comments what else you want to see from me. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I will see you soon.